My name is Spencer Lee Roselle. I went to Armstrong 1963. I played against Willie Lanier, my brother, Albert Roselle, and all the body from Newtown. I was born and raised in Newtown, but Max Rothman got me to come to Armstrong to play for him. I got my leg broke up in the Richmond Stadium when my brother and Willie Lanier hit me for running the ball because I betrayed the school. But I wouldn't take nothing from them. I love Armstrong. They gave me everything. Only thing I love about Armstrong, you could know that Friday up in Newtown who was going for Armstrong, who was going for Walker. Everybody up Newtown had green and white on, and just about one person, I was the only one I couldn't go in none of the stores up there because I was a traitor. They hated me. That day, that one Saturday, I couldn't go to the little grocery store we had up there to get nothing. Big William, he followed Walker School everywhere, the William brother. And he told everybody, do not let me have nothing because I traded Newtown and went to Armstrong. Because everybody up Newtown went to Walker. Cannonball Cooper, he got mad with me. Maxie got mad at me because I was over Petersburg. I ran one touchdown, and I get ready to go back in the game. The boys put a shotgun on me, and I told them I wasn't going in the game because the man put a shotgun on me. He smacked me and told me, "Say you from Newtown? All these people you got from Newtown over here, and you scared of a shotgun." And that's when I know Maxie wasn't dealing with a full day because I had to go back in that game while that man put that shotgun on me. That's why Maxie was a good coach, and whoever come up under Maxie, he made you play. You couldn't play. He made you play. That's all I got to say.
Lawrence Day, call me David. I graduated 1976, Maggie Walker.
And how do you feel about the Classic Bowl?
It's one of the greatest things that ever happened to me in my life. I grew up watching people like Cousin Coley and Emmett and them playing the Armstrong Walker game, right? And I never forget when I was about 8, I seen them do this thing called the victory wheel. I told my dad, I'm gonna do that victory wheel one day. So I played for Coach Lou Anderson and McPhee. Me and McPhee had become real good friends, right? He used to let me drive his car at school. So anyway, I also went to Norfolk State. Thanks to Mac and Lou and the Mag Walker people, right? I had a great experience. And some of my best friends are from Armstrong. My ex-wife, like I said, ex-wife, was a Wildcat. And you know, it was just an opportunity I tell kids about all the time now, right? I'm gonna give you an example. One day I had to go to the athletics office to take a note to Lou, and that day Denny Crum happened to be in there recruiting Walter Carter. So they in there, he's from North Carolina, he's in there with all this light blue blazer on and things, and I walk in there, and Lou introduced me to him, and he asked me, could I play under pressure? I told him, I said, if you're 16 years old, playing in front of 35,000 people, and they expected to make a mistake, what kind of pressure that is? And that's all I got to say about it.
1966-69, played middle linebacker, wore number 55, right beside my uncle Jesse Dock, which was number 99. And they had a saying that the nephew wouldn't get you, the uncle would. I played in the last Classic. It was just a thrill just to go out there to see so many people standing out there in 1969, as I was the outstanding middle linebacker on defense that particular day. First play of the game, that was me right there in there. I look at the Armstrong Classic as the Super Bowl for black folks back there during the day. It's the thing that people come out and we enjoyed each other, we love each other. We didn't have to worry about no guns or anything, but we just had love between the two schools. Yes, we beat Armstrong that day, we shut them out. I played under Coach Cannonball Cooper, Stretch Gardner, Pierce Callahan, Lou Anderson, and those guys. You not only played there, you had to learn the game, you had to learn the rules. The only thing I really regret about the game is The class is my brother didn't get to play. He had to go to John Marshall High School where he was just over there, but he was just as good a player as I was. Thank you.
Benny Callahan. I suffered the same fate as Rozier. My family went to Maggie Walker, and I went to Armstrong because of Maxie too. But he wouldn't let me go to Walker. But I enjoyed my time at Armstrong. I played from 1962 to 66. Didn't have the good fortune of beating Maggie Walker in football, but we did beat him in basketball. One year we were going to be state champions in both football and basketball, and Leroy Slade ran a punt back to beat us 18-13. So we were undefeated, but we had one loss. We lost to Maggie Walker in the final game of the season. It cost us a state championship in football, but we won the state championship in basketball the same year. My brother coached at Maggie Walker, so therefore I know I would never get there. Maxie told my mom that I would go up there and do nothing. She said, brother teaching up there, so I had to eventually play for Armstrong. I made the best of it. But I enjoyed every day, especially the Armstrong Walker class in both basketball, football, and baseball. It was a special event for all of us who participated and all of us who became friends. My wife spoke to you. She's a Maggie Walker grad.
Arthur Morgan, Armstrong, 1965. Excuse me. I played for Maggie. Maxie Robinson. And you know, I just want to say, you know, about the Armstrong Walker game. When you talk about love never dies, that's what it is. Love never died. Even though the game wasn't played for a number of years, it was always in everyone's heart that it would be resurrected again. And we're just so happy that this event is going to take place. And it's one of the things I always talk to my grandchildren about, my children. And one of my proudest moments was when I was able to take my kids to an Armstrong Walker game. You know, to give them an opportunity to see what it was like. But we really appreciate the effort that's being put into putting this event on, and taking it back to City Stadium is going to really bring a lot of folks out this year.
Thank you. That's good.
My name is Raymond Wilson. I'm a graduate of Armstrong High School, and I had the fortune enough to play football for Armstrong. Then Coach Maxie Robinson, Eula Shelton, David Battle, and Box James were the coaches for Armstrong at that particular time. The idea of just as a football player to run into that stadium and see 30,000 people hollering and screaming, it was just a moment to behold. And I had the pleasure, I played defensive halfback, and I made the first 3 tackles, and it really boosted my ego. And we won that game. I played in 1958-59. We won in 58, 14-7. And in 59, they tore us up. That's the score. Like 30-0, you know.
Well, I'm Gil Carter. I went to Maggie Walker, finished in 1963, but the season was 1962. I have a picture of Maggie Walker's last undefeated state championship team. 4 of those players went to the NFL, 1 into the Hall of Fame, Willie Lanier. When they described the Armstrong Walker game, it cannot be described. I talked to my children about it, but I went to Morgan, and when I got to Morgan, all of those around the country had heard of the Armstrong Walker game. It was nothing like it. It has not been duplicated, and unless you've been there, you really can't appreciate what this really meant to this community and the number of people that you impacted.